Hey, welcome to another episode of Collab with Kiva. We are still in our 5-part summer series from Heatwave to Headway, coming at you this week with 2 episodes because, hey, as I said in the last one, I spent some time in New Orleans recently because I had a birthday, and you know what? I was like, oh yeah, we can plan ahead, we can do this. I don't know about you, but whenever I'm trying to get out of town or go someplace where there's like a definite deadline, everything and then some comes up. So, I just said, forget it. We'll deal with it when I get back. So, you get 2 episodes this week, and we are on part 4, spell it out. Okay, now if you've noticed, everything has an it out in it. So, we have get it out, plan it out, cost it out. Today, we are at spell it out. I can't even say it out. So, what do I mean by spell it out? I mean the dreaded P word, processes. Yes, I just said it. I cursed at you. Processes, okay? You can call them standard operating procedures, SOPs, whatever you want to call them. I don't care. The reality is your business needs it, whether it's just you or more than you. And there's sometimes some friction, there's sometimes some hesitancy, there's sometimes a lot of some things that happen when we start talking about processes. It's just this like people freeze up, they're like a deer in the headlights, and there's this whole freak out mode when there really doesn't need to be. It is so simple. It is simply the process of outlining the steps that are necessary to complete a task. And when you do this, it allows for consistency. It also allows for delegation. Yes, I said the D word, delegation. So much of when I work with especially solo entrepreneurs and they're stressed out and all these things, you're doing too daggone much and you can't let any of it go because there's not a process in place. There is nothing that exists that you can take that task and hand it to some other able-bodied individual for them to complete it on your behalf. You don't have processes. So again, whether it's a team of 1, which is you, I want you to still make processes. Why? Because eventually there's going to be more than just you. You're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to get over capacity. Whatever it is, you're going to want to give that to someone else, and you can't do it. Why? Because you don't have anything right now. You don't have a video. You don't have diddly squat, okay? And that is why the overwhelm happens, or the frustration when you do hire and you're like, it would just be easier for me to do it. Well, yeah, because you never told them how to do it, and you're just expecting people to know how to do things. They don't know. They don't know. Have a process. Have it written out. Share it with these people, whoever they are on your team. And it's a living, breathing document. It will be changed. If you change out software, you change out who does it in your business. Maybe you have a team of 1 that becomes a team of 2, then becomes a team of 4, and some of the functions shift. It changes. That's okay. It's meant to change, people. It's meant to grow with your business, not stay the same. So we have these things called processes. They are so helpful for increasing your productivity. Again, also having ensuring consistency, encouraging ownership over tasks. There's so many people who bellyache about, oh, my team this, my team that. There's nothing there for them to take ownership because there's no process in place. So it's important, obviously, to get everything out and then plan it out. And obviously, like we just shared, costing it out. But this is where that cost actually matters, in that productivity and efficiency is with processes. I cannot stress this enough. Processes. They need to exist in your business, whether it's small or large. It needs to happen. I recently worked with a company. They've been in business 2016-ish, I want to think. And we helped jumpstart them. They already had processes in place, but they knew they needed to have a lot more because of the scaling that was taking place in their business. Yes, another word, scaling. So many people want it, can't have it if you don't have processes. well, you can have it, it's just not going to be good. And so we worked with them to really jumpstart that process of getting them systematized in a way that made sense, but also setting their team up for future success with the systemization of that business. And glowing reports continue to come in from that work because it's critical work, people. And I want you to prioritize the spelling it out. How do we do what it is that we do so that it can be done repeatedly with the same result? And hey, you might get lucky, hire someone who's way super smarter than you are, and they even know a better way to do it. And I want you right now, as that owner, to sit there and say to yourself, self, and when I do that and the person comes to me with a better way, I am going to nod, grin, and say, yes, please revise. I am not going to stay stuck in my ways because I know that my way was not the only way. That's right. That's what you're going to do. So you are now going to spell it out. Make sure that you have processes in place, whether you are a team of 1 or a team of 5 or 10 or 20. It doesn't matter. Processes will save your life and sanity, if we're honest. So this is part 4 in our series. We are on Spell It Out. We had part 1, Get It Out. Part 2, Plan It Out. Part 3, Cost It Out. Today is part 4, just spell it out. And next week is part 5 in the series. And I will see you for that episode. Bye. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Collab with Kiva. I'm wildly cheering you on as you go forth and execute data and operational efficiencies in your business. If you need additional support, connect with me via my website, the516collaborative.com.